I'm now using TinkerPlots to make a simple setup for exploring probability. So I will make a model which can generate some examples of families having 4 children. Now to start with, we use this sampler, click to create one. So that will be a device for us to randomly generate some combinations of objects. So here you see there are 3 objects A, B, A, just like balls in a box that you can draw out to check different kind of combination. You can add more balls here as you like, or just delete some unnecessary one. In this experiment, I just need 2. So one is B standing for boy, the other one I change it to G stand for girl. Okay. So if I draw 2 cases each time, so we'll have combinations of G or B. Now I make it 4. So each time I will draw 4 objects from this box. Okay. And here the experiment will repeat 5 times. I make it smaller, so just 3 times first for a simple demonstration. Okay, now it's ready, so we can now click the run button to see the result. So it's now drawing 4 objects. Okay, and this is one family, this is the second family, and now the third family. So you can see the result is shown here. So that is the result and of each case, and these are individual outcomes of each draw, right, of each case. And now we can also change the name of this variable. For example, we can make it C1, that means the first child, and C2, second child, and C3, third child, C4, the fourth child. Okay. Okay, now we'll go back to the sampler again. We're going to repeat more, but before we do that, and we make some change in the option. So here it is. So this is the inspection bar. So I make it, okay. So that is the inspection bar for checking the result. Okay, now here the first one, replace result cases. So I turn it off so that the results will be accumulated in the table if I continue to draw other cases. Another one we'll check here is the report of the result. Well, now you can see that the joint values will be shown here in this column. Apart from that, we also like to count, right, the specific cases of G, for example. We like to count how many G in each case. So we change it. So this is also recorded and is shown here on the table. That it shows how many G in each family. And this is also useful, combination of joint values, okay? It is different from the other one here. And so it shows, after all, how many B and G are there in each case, regardless of their order. Okay, so this one will also be useful for our studies of the outcomes. So it's now ready, we close it. So we go back to the sampler. We can make more. So we make 10 times each. And one is faster, so we change the slider to the fastest one, so only the results will show. So if I click it once, there are 10 more cases. Now there are 13 cases generated. Okay, so we can continue to click more. So here now we have 73 cases. Okay, and the next step is to make a plot. Okay, so I click the plot button and now generate it. So you can see these are the dots representing each family of 4 children. Okay, so they are just put around in this box in the random order. Okay, now if you click on individual variable, for example, combination, then the colors change. You can also see the key here to know what it means by different combination. Okay, so the blue one represents 4 boys, and the yellow one represents 4 girls. Okay. Now to arrange it in a better order, so we will drag the variable name down to this plot graph. At the bottom, this is now highlighted. Okay, I release it. Then you can see the results are now sorted out according to the combination. And in this case, we can also stack it so that it can be easily shown. Okay, the relative frequency can be now observe carefully. Okay, we go back to sampler and repeat with more experiment. So now the total is being continuously increased. Now we have 93 cases. So now I continue to generate more, and all the results are tabulated. And you can see the relative frequency. Let's try to check here. Okay, now we shuffle it again so that it is now mixed up. And we highlight another variable, the count of G. That means how many girls in each family. It is a numerical value, so you can see that darker circle may mean greater value. Okay, we can also drag the variable name down to this bottom, and then the dots are now roughly classified according to the value, number of G. Okay, it can be further refined. You can drag this bar to the left or right. If you put it to the far left, then you can now see that as numerical scale 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and now we stack it, and the frequency will be shown more clearly. And instead of circle icon, you can change it to rectangular boxes. Okay, so they can fuse it together, which looks like more or less like a histogram or bar chart. And finally, in each category, you can also check whether the first child is B or G or the second one. Okay, you can click another variable to investigate. For example, this C1 stands for the first child, and the color code here indicate that if it is pink, the first child is boy. If it's green or yellow, the first child is girl. So we rearrange it by ordering. Okay. And you can see the relative frequency within each group. That means for example here, in a family of 2 boys and 2 girls, to what extent or how likely it is for the first child to be a boy, you can see it from the color in this bar. So there can be other ways to play with this variable to investigate this sample set, okay, or to understand more about the probability concerns.